Howdy guys, out here at Warren Conservation Park today. Not sure how much of a video this will be, kind of just out here for a walk. We'll see what's around though, probably sun orchids at this time of year. It's the beginning of October. It's a lovely day, it's mid-20s today, sort of slightly patchy cloud in the sky and it's sunny, so yeah, should be plenty of sun orchids out hopefully. I've just started, we've only just come past, haven't even made it to the actual Warren Tower loop yet, but yeah, I'm going to start things off with this little Glossodia major here, purple cockatoo orchid. A nice example. There's another one back up there too, but yeah, we're basically just going to go for a blast around here, see what we see, and if I film some stuff, cool. If I don't, well, you never see this video, will you? So anyway, we're going to get to hiking right in the thick of orchid season at the moment, so you know, pretty much anything we're going to see should be around. Glossodia major again, or Caladinia major, I think they are now. Caladinia tentaculata here by the track. We haven't seen these yet in any videos this year. It's another big one just there as well. So yeah, up the top we should see like Caladinia leptokyla, perhaps Caladinia reticulata, if I've got my eyes open. These guys are in full flower right now, so we're going to see plenty of them. Yeah. Alright, let's see how we go. Should be a good stroll. Just come past a small group looking for the lookout tower that's here. Unlucky for them, it's basically the middle of the hike, like 4.5 k's. Either way, you go around the loop from the trailhead here. So yeah, good luck to them next time they try it. Just come across another little patch of orchids here, including our first sun orchids for the day. But yeah, we got Glossodia major, Caladinia tentaculata. I did see some tentaculata open, one down there. And we got, it looks like salmon sun orchid. I'm not going to see it now that I've taken my eyes off. I actually got some blue ones here too, which I'm no good at identifying. So there's a whole little group of those guys there. And then we got the salmon ones here. So last year we talked about these, and there's two different types of red ones. Ones with a hairy nose and ones without. These ones look like they don't have the hairy nose. But yeah, that's cool. I don't think we saw any blue ones open last year in all the trips we made, so it's nice to see some this year. Plenty of the purple cockatoos around as well. Yeah, I'm going to take a photo of these guys for iNaturalist, and then we'll continue walking. Not even to the loop yet. Alrighty, so we got our next lot, our third species of Telemetra for this walk so far. This one is the lemon-scented sun orchid, or rabbit ear sun orchid. Telemetra antennifera. You can see it's got those two little bunny ears on top. Nice little pair down here. They do form quite big colonies. Just seeing these two at the moment though, in this spot. Really cool. It's going to be a good day for sun orchids, I think. Still just cruising along here. Nice big stumpy tail on the track. It's quite a large one. Hey bud. Yeah, you don't like being touched, do you? Alright. we'll leave him be. Still seen a few of the like Telemetra antennifera here and there through here, but it's not the most orchid rich section of the trail. We've just come from the fork where the loop meets the trailhead link. I do this trail clockwise direction. It's just the way I've always done it and I enjoy doing it. Always see plenty of lizards through here, although they're always incredibly fast and generally hard to catch on camera. Generally like tawny crevice dragons, stuff like that. Yeah, keep moving along here and yeah, working our way to the other side of the park where most of the orchids are. So this guy's going to sit still for me for a little bit. It's a small tawny crevice dragon. It's a very small one, but it's maybe the length of my hand. They tend to pop out and run and then freeze. So you hear them scuttling around, and if you spot them, if you stand still, they generally sit still long enough that you can see them. But it's just managing to spot them to start with. They're kind of the same colour as the ground, obviously. Still orchids through here. Glossodia major has been by far the most prevalent orchid I've seen so far. Still got the Caladinia tentaculatas as well. Plenty of those around. So another salmon sun orchid in here, not quite open. In there. One that's nice and open here. They range quite a lot from like quite a subdued sort of pale pink through to like a bright pink. Yeah, this one's a nice one. I'm going to carry on. Right, so we got our 3 species of Telemetra so far. The Telemetra antennifera, Telemetra rubra, and the blue one, which I don't have an identity for. They all look the same to me, those blue ones. It's going to flip you around. Do have another one here, new species for the day. So this one I think is probably Telemetra ixioides, potentially Junkifolia. Can't remember the scientific names for the spotted ones, but it's definitely a spotted sun orchid of some sort. Really gorgeous specimen. I actually haven't seen these here before, so definitely going to take a photo of these ones. But yeah, there's a couple of different varieties, and like the size of the spots and distribution of the spots kind of identifies them. So we'll take a photo and then we'll move on. So I have actually just spotted another one up here as well. A little spotted one there. I don't know that it's going to focus for me. Put the stuff down. There we go. Another nice one. Tentaculata there as well. Cool to see those. I've only really seen the spotted sun orchids up at Macclesfield Quarry. Another spot that I've done videos on in the past. I think they're called like Orchids in Trash, that one, because it's quite a bit of a dump site up there. But yeah, awesome to see the spotted ones here. Alright, we'll keep moving and keep looking out for new ones. Still nothing really exciting, but it's hard to walk past a big patch of orchids like that and not get them on camera. They're all Glossodia major. quite a large colony. I feel like I always film this section of the hike whenever I am filming a video out here, but it's hard not to. There's always stuff to look at. Plenty of orchids through here. Nice little patch of Telemetra antennifera down here, although most of them are in shadow. All along through here. So we've come down through the valley, through over the creek line, just working our way back up the hill. And I kind of haven't been filming because I don't really normally see much through here, but just spotted a little finger orchid, which I don't reckon I've seen in here before. So I feel like this is going to be, this might be Calodania fuscata. Dusky fingers. I tend to get these mixed up with Calodania carnea for the most part, so it could be that as well. Very cool though. I haven't actually seen these in here before. I don't think anyway. I'd have to go back and check my iNaturalist records, but yeah, I'll take a photo and we'll carry on up the hill. So I was just wandering up here, thinking about mentioning the Drosera, which is all in flower at the moment. So these are a carnivorous plant. You can see the sticky pads there, they catch insects in. But they're all in flower at the moment, or at least this species is. I think these are the tall sundew. I'm not sure of the scientific name, but I don't think these are the scrambling ones. These are just the plain old tall ones. But yeah, all their little pink flowers make it a little hard to spot small sun orchids and stuff because they're just visually similar. Still got some Glossodia major and stuff up here. But yeah, found a donkey orchid, which seems to be quite late in the season for these guys. I probably wasn't expecting to see any up here today, but this looks like a wallflower. He's pretty chewed up. Seen better days, but yeah, another species for the day. You do get the wallflower and the leopard donkey orchids up here. Dirus orientis and Dirus pardina. But yeah, bit earlier in the season, and I didn't get out here earlier in the season this year to see them. Still just working our way up the hill here. I haven't been filming because I'm breathing a little heavy and nobody wants to hear that wheezing into the camera. We're just working our way through all this ferny, mossy stuff here at the moment. This is a south-facing exposure from my memory of the map. And so it gets a bit more shade and it's a bit damper. So you get all the Chelianthes, rock fern, all this like hypnum moss, and you get all like green hoods and stuff, and Corybus orchids earlier in the season. But yeah, they're all done and dusted for the year at this point. So I'm going to stop at the bench up around the corner here for a quick breather and a drink of water. It's another one of those finger orchids. Second one I've seen now. So not sure if it's dusky fingers or Caledonia carnea, but it's cool all the same. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. Yeah, you got all the maidenhair fern there as well. So cool to see a few of those guys around. Obviously just hit the right timing for them this year. Alright, we're going to continue climbing the hill. Alright guys, I've just stepped off the track for a second because this has caught my eye down here. For one, we've got these lovely lemon-scented sun orchids down here, Telemetra and Tanifera. Seen plenty of those today. Got a Glossodia major here. Glossodia major just there. But I think we've actually got some white sun orchids, which I have seen here in the past, and I think the last time I mentioned them would have been last year in one of my Hale Conservation Park videos. Probably the one where we found a hybrid sun orchid. But yeah, I have not seen one of these open for a long time, and I'm not sure what the actual species name is. I haven't seen a lot of them. These are my first ones today, but yeah. I'll definitely be taking a photo of these. There's another one up there next to the Glossodia. Up there. Yeah, not sure on the scientific name on these guys because I don't see a lot of them, but I have seen them here in the past. So I'm hoping we'll see a properly open one today, because this is very cool. Alright, I'll take a photo and we'll continue walking again. Alrighty guys, we're kind of got up to the ridge line now, and last year when we got up here we found like Caledonia lepticala and stuff as well, so I'm just going to bring you with me as we just wander off trail a little bit here. Still got all the regular suspects. You got Caledonia tentaculata, lots of these guys. I haven't been showing them in the video because they're very common. Stunning orchid, but they're just all over the place here. So usual suspects, plenty of those. Another one there. Got the Glossodia major. Well, there you go, the two most common ones right next to each other. Tread carefully up through here. Let's see if we can't find some lepticala. Look at this stunning little patch. There are massive flowers on the tentaculata here. And a real big one there. Some big Glossodia majors as well. Going to try and spot some lepticala. Let's come up this way. Tentaculata in front. Careful. None that are catching my eye at the moment. Look up in here. Ooh. Kind of wish I wore pants today. Another giant tentaculata. Real showy flowers up here. Not seeing any leptocola at the moment. I know they're in their flowering window. Come down this way. Wouldn't it be typical? I came up here not looking for them last year and found them. And this year I'm looking for them and I can't see any. Oh, here we go. Here's the patch. Same patch I saw last year, I reckon. So, Caledonia leptocola. Narrow-lipped spider orchid. Much less flashy and showy than the tentaculata, but still a gorgeous spider orchid nonetheless. There was numerous of these guys up here last year. There's another one over there actually. Another one here. Probably not going to focus, it'll focus behind. There we go. There's another one just there. And I reckon I saw a salmon sun orchid over here and a Glossodia major. Yeah, salmon sun orchid there, Glossodia major. More salmon sun orchids back in there. One down there. Another pair there as well. And behind me where I was just standing. Real nice little spot up here. Got some lemon scented sun orchids down here. So you get the idea. This is a nice little spot just next to the trail up here. The trail is only just over there. I'm only like 5-10 metres off the trail. Alright, I'm just going to work my way back to the trail now. I think we've seen what we're going to see up here. I have seen the plumed greenhood up here before, but I feel like that might be slightly later flowering than what we are now. And I only ever saw one and I've never been able to find it again since. Bit like the Caledonia berri, which was the whole point of coming out here last year, making these videos, and never found one. So yeah, we're just not going to mention that name again, because I swear they don't exist here anymore. Alright, it's been quite a long take. I will bring you back in when we find something else. Alrighty, so we've reached the little intersection point between the Hale Connector, the South Para Trail, and the Warren Tower Walk. We're going to cruise along here now. So slightly different assemblage of orchids that I'd expect through here. Probably start seeing Telemetria grandiflora, hopefully. Nice sunny day, big spectacular flowers. Hopefully we'll see some. It'd be good if we do. Caledonia reticulata up through here. I think we've got that Pterostylus plumosa up here as well. One with a little bobbly tongue hanging out. Might be a little early for those. Caledonia berri. I didn't say that because we're probably not going to see it. Yeah. Nice sort of flat ridge line through here. Probably still see the same suspects as before. Obviously the Telemetra Antennifera, Caladinia tentaculata. They'll most likely be through here as well as the Telemetra rubra. Yeah. It is very windy up here, so it's going to be a little hard to film. But yeah, still got the Glossodia major as well. Alright, trying to conserve battery life a little bit here. Don't have the ability to charge in my car at the moment, which is a pain in the arse, but it is what it is. So yeah, might be some shorter clips up through here. Telemetra rubra here. Yeah, still plenty of orchids to see, but we'll bring you back in when we see something interesting. Pretty twisted up Caladinia leptokyla here. I keep going to cut away and seeing a couple more. There we go. Nice little pair of Caladinia leptokyla. Alright, moving on. It's got a really nice patch of the Telemetra antennifera here. Nice group of them. And got a Telemetra, this one might actually be the one with the hairy nose, which is luteocilum, I think. Doesn't want to focus for me. There we go. Yeah, so the other ones we were seeing, I think, were Telemetra rubra, and this one's Telemetra luteocilium, or maybe vice versa. Yeah, another species anyway. It's cool. So I think I've found a Caladinia reticulata. It's not open yet, still in bud, but I'm pretty sure this is reticulata. You can see the little red clubs there. It's got quite a small hairy leaf. But yeah, not quite open yet. And I'm hoping we will see one open today. Yeah. Carrying on anyway. Another leptokyla here. Caladinia leptokyla. So this is interesting. It looks like there's been a small burn through here. I mean, I would guess in aid of the native vegetation. I'm not sure when it was done. It wasn't like this when I was here last year, which would have been almost 12 months ago exactly now, I would suggest. Yeah, I'm wondering what it was in aid of, like what, or whether it was just, it's only this small patch here. There's still orchids nearby, so it was a pretty controlled burn, and a lot of orchids actually respond well to fire. Thinking like Pyrorchis nigricans and stuff like that. Yeah. I can't remember what was in that little thicket. I know there was a bunch of kangaroo thorn up here, but I feel like the real thick stuff of that is further up here. Interesting. Literally just turn the camera off and come across the first Caladinia reticulata. Real nice one too, actually. Get that grass out of the way. Gorgeous looking flower. Probably one of my favourite Caladinias, I reckon. they're very similar to what we filmed in Potter's Scrub down south at the Coorong, the Caledonia strigosa. They're very similar appearance. Yeah. Awesome little Caledonia. Going to continue up this way and we should start seeing a few more as well. So just come across another species which isn't quite in flower, but it's getting there. It's not far off, it's in bud. I believe this is a Microta species, so an onion orchid. Just putting up his bud at the moment, and there's a whole colony here. All these light grassy stems, like singular tubular sort of stems you can see. Pretty sure they are Microta species orchids. They're pretty unremarkable looking flower really. They're kind of like a whole bunch of little real small orchid flowers on a green stem. They're cool in their own way. I shouldn't fault them at all. Still just seeing all the regular suspects, Caledonia tentaculata and such. Not seeing any bare eye. Still seeing Glossodia major, obviously. Easily the most prolific orchid in here, I reckon. This, I'm pretty sure, is a bare eye leaf. This is where I have found that particular plant in the past, but it doesn't look to be in flower currently. And I haven't seen a flower here for the last few years, just the couple of leaves that are there. So it's a little disappointing. There is a few leaves there, but yeah. Carrying on. Anyway, still haven't seen any any more Caledonia reticulata. Just talk like I have a speech impediment sometimes. But yeah, I know there was a few up here along the left-hand side of the track last year. Lots of these guys still. Lemon-scented sun orchids. Lots of those. Speak of the devil. Caledonia reticulata. This one's more of a white form one. Well, not white form, but you know, it's a lighter coloration than the last one we found. Still a stunning flower. Another one there. Another rubra. Sorry about the crunching in my water bottle. And a tentaculata. Good diversity for the most part. I've just spotted these two over here. I'm pretty sure they're still reticulata. They've just got a slightly different form. They've got those drooping... I mean, they're in the middle of a colony of reticulata, so... but yeah, just got those drooping petals, which is probably more reminiscent of Caledonia bare eye. If we go have a look at a normal reticulata, or what I would call a normal reticulata, this one here, you can see it's just the petals and sepals are just held a little more rigidly, but there could be a number of reasons for that. I'll take a photo anyway, just in case. I don't think they're Behrai. They're too... they're not white enough, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'll take some photos and we'll carry on. So I've only just come a few meters from those Caladinia in the last clip, and got a lovely blue sun orchid here. Looks like a spotted one of some sort. I can see the spots in the middle anyway. Nowhere near as many spots as that last one we looked at, like earlier in the video. But yeah, we'll definitely get a photo of this one as well. Sorry. Lots of orchids up through here. There's lots of buds. There's a big colony of Caladinia tentaculata back there. Lots of Telematra buds that haven't opened yet. We've got some Glossodium ages over here as well. Nice little spot. Alright, take a photo. I've just been looking at this nice red reticulata down here. This one. And I think I've actually spotted another white sun orchid just back here off the track. So I'm just going to have a quick look. Yeah, it does appear to be another white one. So we're going to get a photo of this guy as well. And the second one I've seen on this walk so far. So yeah. Still haven't moved far. Only come maybe 10 meters from the last clip. Really nice spot for orchids here. Alrighty, so we're just walking up the fire trail that goes into, well, we're heading up to the fire tower now. So we're kind of just on the outside edge of the park, Warren Conservation Park, which is in here in front of us. Fire track runs around the edge. This isn't an orchid, but it's cool nonetheless. Got some trigger plants down here, Stylidium species. I think this is Stylidium calcaratum, book trigger plant. They're a tiny little flower. I don't even know if it's going to focus for me. There we go. Tiny little flowers. And yeah, I normally see them on this like on the sandy soil here of the fire trail, so along here and then along the one that runs along the ridge line. I like them. I don't see them too often. I mean, they're widespread enough. I've seen them at Hale as well. Yeah, cool little plant. I think I like them just because they're tiny little flowers, but you know. This is kind of the boring part of the walk for the most part. And then you got the grind up the big long hill to the fire tower, which is going to be ahead of us there. You can kind of see it winding up the hill in the distance. It's not much fun. Got to be done though. I'll probably come back to you when we're at the top of the hill. There's not much to film up here. So we just come across the top of the hill. You can see the fire tower there behind me. Yeah, we kind of just cross over this saddle. Pretty good views here for the most part. And out the other way as well. Pretty much just, yeah, cross through here, it's just open grass. Nothing real special to look at. And then, yeah, go in back into the scrub up there where the fence is. Thereabouts anyway. Yeah. I'll bring you back in when we're back in some native stuff. So I am just kind of racing through this at the moment. The weather feels like it's starting to come in. Sky's getting a little grey, and I just got a notification on my phone saying rain is on the way. Still plenty of sun orchids out, although I suspect they're going to start closing soon. Got the yellow ones here, nice big colony of them. I'm hoping to get back to the last section of the loop, see if there's any grandiflora there before it gets too cool. Another big group of the yellow ones here. Yeah, hoping to get back to the downhill section of the loop before it gets too cool. I'm hoping that there'll be some grandiflora in flower. We might be slightly early still. Yeah, so pretty much just going to blast through here. Here's another species for the day though. Whoops. Got these are very late now for these guys, but this is the Diarus pardina, the leopard donkey orchid. Super late in the season for them. That's the first one I've seen today. I've seen 2 wallflower donkeys and 1 now of the leopard donkey orchid. Certainly been racking up the species today. But yeah, you can see these are starting to close up now. The red ones. Most of the red ones I've seen have been starting to close. These ones are still open down here. But yeah, for the most part, I've seen everything I've kind of wanted to see today, except for the grandiflora. So hopefully we'll get around there and see those. We've seen a bunch of species today so far. This little section of the track though does have the potential to, ooh, just rolled an ankle, that felt good. Does have the potential to throw up all the Caladinia species from the park, so I will keep an eye out and I'll bring you back in if we see some. There is quite a lot of orchids through here actually. But yeah, if we see some of those Caladinia, I'll certainly bring you back in. So still just the usual suspects so far, although I did find some more of the Caladinia carnea, the finger orchids up there. It's hard to walk past a nice display of red ones like this. Nice group there. And I've just seen up here we've got pretty much 3 orchids species in one shot up here, so I'll give you a look at these. Rubra tentaculata and Glossodia major, all in one spot. How cool is that? So Caladinia tentaculata, Telemetra rubra, Glossodia major. Really cool. Still just working our way along. There's a pine forest just here on the other side of the fire trail. Just about to head back in towards the centre of the park. And yeah, that's where I'm hoping to see some grandiflora, so I'll come back to you. This is what I've been looking for up here for a couple of years now. I saw them a few years back and haven't seen them again on this stretch of the track, but we've seen them already in this video. Caladinia leptokyla. I did see them up here the first spring that I came orchiding, and then it's been a few years since I found them on this stretch since then, so that's cool. I have seen reticulata on this stretch as well, but yeah, not for a few years now. Just going to grab a quick photo of these guys. Alright, so just approaching where we're going back in, and I've just seen my first Telemetra grandiflora, but it is not quite open. I'm not sure that it's actually been open today. It's actually quite a large plant. So look, there's my drink bottle for scale, 1.5 litre drink bottle. It's pretty much waist high on me, and I'm 6'2" tall, so yeah, massive flower, but not quite open unfortunately. Hoping we'll find one that has a few open. I have shown them before, like I'm pretty sure my last Warren vid from last year. If you go back in my playlist, probably, yeah, it would have been the last one, I reckon. Has got Telemetria grandiflora there. And I'm hoping, like this year, probably in a week or two, we'll get out to Native Avenue, which just has stacks and stacks of grandiflora. So we will see them later on this year, but hopefully we'll see one today that's open. Alright, we'll cruise along here for a bit. Alrighty, so we're back heading down the hill now. Didn't see any grandiflora along the fire track, unfortunately. Didn't really see too much of interest, to be honest. Back on the skinny stuff again now, and come across another Caledonia leptokyla. Not a little one. Seen a few of those now in this video. I did, as a side note, find some new feathers for my hat in a puddle. I think they're emu feathers. They're a bit grubby at the moment, but I'll clean them up when I get home. Add those to the mallee ringneck for now, and then yeah. Always stoked to find some new feathers that I don't already have. Not that emu feathers are particularly anything to look at. They're a bit thin and wiry. Yeah, we're going to continue down here. A bit further along this section, once we switch back around to the left, is when I'd expect to start seeing some grandiflora. Still orchids here, obviously. Orchids major, Caledonia tentaculata, all the usual ones. They're going to keep pushing away. I think it's potentially going to start raining. I think I mentioned that before. And I have washing on the line at home, so I do want to get back home at some point to get that off. Alright, bring it back in. Might have expected to see a few more of these guys today, but only seen a couple. This guy here, hiding in the bushes. Not a stumpy. South Para Reservoir out there. Anybody who watches a lot of my shorts, like the Murray cod and the Callop, that's where all of that's taken, pretty much. Most of that, if it's not out in the river. A little tawny dragon down here. Sitting very still. They do get a whole lot more colourful than that, but that's pretty colourful for a little one. Still haven't seen any Telemetria grandiflora down here. I would have expected to have seen at least one by now, but them's the breaks. It's slowly getting windier and windier. Alrighty guys, we're going to call that a video. Didn't step on, but almost stepped on a very large brown snake, which, you know, don't really need that today. I'm not wearing jeans today, stupidly, but you know, it is what it is. I think that was a pretty successful sort of hike. Came across 10 species of orchids, I think. From rough count, would have been 5 or 6 species of Telemature and yeah, 4 or 5 of the Caladinia, which is cool. Yeah. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And oh, hang on, no, we saw the 2. Sorry, interrupted my outro there. Saw the 2 Diora species too, so that takes us to like 12 or so. Yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video today, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Hooray.